What's up, everybody? Today on Make It Cozy, we're gonna make a box joint jig out of recycled plastic. It might not look pretty, but it gets the job done. Action.
All right, let's turn you off. Meat group. Come on, man. It's not as easy as they make it look on TV. Looks like chocolate. Was that poop or chocolate? Chocolate. Oh my gosh, my mold. My mold is breaking. No, not the mold. Not the mold. Not the bees. I mean, it might break the mold, but it's too soft, I'm sure. There we go. There it is. Here's my plastic chocolate experiment. Look, you got chocolate right there, baby. All right, folks, we're back. We're gonna check out the the results of the chocolate bar. All right. Ooh, it's like slippery. It's still warm. So yeah, there it is. It's got a little funkiness going on right there. I could probably just nick that off with the bandsaw, and then these little. I don't want to cut you up into little pieces or anything. Another Encino Man reference. What? 2 in 1 day? Some say it couldn't be done.
So recently I saw a video on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description. But the dude made a jig for doing box joints, and I thought it was pretty clever. So without explaining the whole process, I'm just going to give you a quick run through. But I made the same type of jig, except I did it with HDPE. This is my first piece, and then I got my second interlocking piece. So what this does is this piece is going to get butt up against the sled, and then this piece locks into it. It locks into it in the front, just like that. So this one is going to butt up against this side, and I got the clamp right there, and I've also got a little shim to keep it from sliding, even though I have the grippy tape on there, but I don't want that to be even an option because I've had tremendous failures with box joint. Jigs, different types, routers, table saws, bandsaw, whatever, you know what I mean? It's just nothing's working for me, so I thought this was pretty clever. And I also wanted to make it out of plastic so that it wouldn't warp over time, because if you do it out of wood, you know, you do it for a couple months, couple years, depending on your humidity or whatever, they could warp, and then you're not getting good, you don't have a good jig anymore. So I got another piece clamped up right here so that this piece doesn't move either. All right, so the process, basically, number 2 goes aside. You're going to take piece number 1, or rather, on the inside corner, you want this piece to come perpendicular. And then you want the other piece that you're going to cut like this, whoop, make your pass. This piece goes away, and then piece number 2 locks into place. That's why you don't want that piece to protrude, because it's going to make more sense here in a second. So you made that first cut, bloop, and then you butt this up against the tab right here, make your piece, and then clean up the inside of this guy. So then, once you got that first piece cut out, you're going to butt it up against the outside of the second part of the jig, whoop, make your pass, just slide it over to the inside, whoop, make your pass, and then clean it up on the inside. And you're just going to keep on going until you get that completely done. Now, for the interlocking piece, piece number 2, it gets kind of crazy. So to start part number 2, you need piece number 1, and you want your first cut piece, which is this one right here. So you're going to place this one, and you're going to push it against the second jig's tab all the way here, butt this one up, cut. And then you just want to slide the same one. All you do is just slide it over, slide this over, slide them both, cut, clean it up. And then all you're going to do is you're going to take piece number 1 and you're going to take it all the way out and line it up against the tab here. This piece you're going to butt up against here, make your first pass, push it. All you got to do, take this part away, push it, cut, clean it up. And then now that you've got your first protruding piece, then you're just going to start the process back over like you did with your first cut. Inside, push it, cut it, clean it up, and just keep on moving. All right, So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna get rolling with the station. All right, so after all that, okay, so we've got queso, boop, boop, and so there we go. There's our finished piece, at least for this one part, and then of course we got to sand it up. Box joint, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty good right there, man. You know what I mean? It's like, here, listen. It meshes pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so here we go. I got all the finger joints cut. I have a little groove cut in here as well. It's a 1/4 of an inch groove for bottom. So this guy will just come into place, nice and snugly. And then once we get this glued up, boom. So we'll square it up, glue it up, and then we got ourselves a little tray or a little drawer, you know, depending on what you want to do with it. But really this was just to put the proof to practice to make sure that we got real nice finger joints in the box, and then a reproducible one as well. And I wanted to do it out of plastic, like I said, so it wouldn't warp. So I'd say that's a success. Pretty happy with that. This is just pallet wood. I just got this from a pallet. I just wanted to prototype it, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a success. There we go. Thanks for watching. Peace.